I am sick. Almost the matter with me. I thought I was sick about 5 days ago. I felt real sick, and then it went away during the course of the day. And do it today. I feel sick, and my body feels weak, and I don't feel good. I'll make a lunch. Oh, I gotta lay down. Every time I lay in my grandpa's bed, I didn't know if I want to say this, but every time I lay down next to my grandma, I wait, and then I wake when I get up. I'm sick. It's a little strange. Like I'm real sick all night long, all morning long. It's weird, isn't that weird? I had nightmares. I had nightmares in the bed. I had nightmares. The living room was pitch black, and I was walking the first about a week ago. And I was walking back and forth past the black living room, all dark. And, I don't know. It was a creepy vibe. I was trying to hide in the dark. But it was bad vibe. And then I woke up and I was all hot, and I'm like, I gotta get up. I gotta get water. I can't breathe. I gotta go lay down. And I felt better as the day went on. I laid in there last night. We were watching Jesus movie. A Jesus cartoon was pretty cute. And then I just got up. I don't know, for something. And all of a sudden I come in here and my throat was all wet. And it was all, and suddenly just felt terribly ill. It was just happening all of a sudden. Coughing nonstop. Feeling terrible. It hasn't gone away. I don't know what's the matter. Took an Allegra today. And my throat was so scratchy. I kept itching like that. It felt like itchy. It took away the itch and the moisture. I'm still sick or something. I know, it's very interesting. That's why I look like this. I think you always look bad. I don't. I just don't have Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder is the only the only makeup that sticks to my face. So my makeup comes off easily. Anyway, I want to open this, and I'm out of room on my phone. It's the only reason I'm letting you see me like this. Because I have to open it and play with it. But I'm too tired. I'm too, I don't have any space on my phone to upload, to film things. So you have to see me ugly while I mix it. I just get these cravings to play with this glue. Oh, I did my nails. I was trying to be cute. Show things off. Look at it. They're Paul Frank. They're from the dollar store. Aren't they cute? I was gonna get a I'm gonna get a manicure acrylics, but I'm like, I don't know, this looks good enough to me. Save $40, and I'm just falling off in 2 weeks. And I hate it when you get acrylics, and then when you put your hands through your hair, then your hairs get pulled out. I already lost a lot of hair because I cut out all my hair to put on my you should make his hair real. And yesterday we got exchanged rings. It just happened. It just happened that way. I was gonna give my grandma a ring. Let's start. Oh, my grandpa's ring on her. And I said you could hold it in place because his fingers are like giant fingers. And I said if I give you an adjustable ring, it'll hold the ring in place. So she gave him. I let her choose between the butterfly and the cherry blossom. She chose the cherry blossom. I thought, I'll. I guess but then I thought, but they look similar. So I thought, oh, then it'll be cute because then we'll kind of be twins. So I guess it was really good. I guess it's kind of my grandma. But it was us two that are exchanging rings. Then I had the butterfly, and then I'm like, this is cute anyway. And then I had my ring. So like, I want nothing to do with you. Look at you. Look, look at him. Look at him out the window. Peacefully. Look at him. Isn't the tree pretty? I love looking at the tree, the window. Hey. Hi, Liz. I know you're having a time there, but you guys are having this relaxing time. You want to show you the ring? Oh, he has a butterfly ring. So we're basically married now. Rings are butterflies. Rings. And it makes sense because, so he's so beautiful. I don't want to I don't deserve him all to myself. So it's like you're free, but you're with me. That's the way I look at it, right? Butterflies is song, right? And you know what? It just kind of happened because that's the one she chose. And look, I'm like, it's perfect. It looks like an M. Doesn't it look like an M? Kind of. Kind of looks like a little the pink mustache looks like the M. Makes sense. This is my wedding ring. We're married. Thank you for seeing me today. It's a beautiful day. Me and my dad. So we married. My grandma has an. I'm my grandma's husband, and I have Mark's my husband too today. So 2 in 1. You know. So I don't feel good. I mean, I feel better already saying it. It was a great day. I was watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I was trying to, but I was out of it. Laying there looking at the screen. It's so bright outside. The screen is really dark. So I didn't, and I fell asleep during the last part. So I can't. I don't know what happens at the end. I didn't hear no screaming or anything. I, hmm, I didn't hear nobody screaming or nothing. I thought it was gonna be really violent and vicious. But maybe I just slept through the scream. I see a little girl with a guy with a sad man and a blonde cop woman. I'm thinking this is very Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill. Very Harry Mason and Sybil Bennett. I have tape on my phone, so I can't really read the comments. And say something. Very the very even the little girl looks like Cheryl. She's always drawing pictures and leaving them around like Cheryl. Feels like a giant piece of bubble gum. They all feel slightly different. I just want to touch things. I want to be a mozzarella cheese maker. Because, yeah, pretty color. The smells. I don't know. It's into it. I crave it. Um, then I think that girl comes off more like Sybil than the Sybil in the Silent Hill movie, and he comes off more like he comes off perfect. He's kind of a mix of like all the Silent Hill men. They're all kind of like scruffy, like they've been through the ringer, but he's nice, but he's something's a little messed up. Why is he bewildered? Why is this happening? What's going on? I don't know. So it's very Silent Hilly. And I was laughing when they come there on the stage and she's bringing them into the restaurant and they're on this they're on the stage and they're like she's like, isn't this the best thing you've ever seen? And then I was laughing at how funny that seemed because it's just sort of silly. But then I'm like, you're right. It is the best thing I've ever seen. It really is. It really is one of the best things I've ever seen. Grow up looking at I grew up looking at animatronics sing to me. Now they don't even exist anymore. The only birthday party I ever had was at Chuck E. Cheese and that bowling animatronic singing. So let's add the stuff. I don't know if you could hear this. How the microphone's covered. Very gorgeous, sweetheart. Really? You like me like this? That means you truly like me. I'm very curious, hon. I'm very curious, hon. Ew, a boy! Ew, a boy! Please do not be any my love. I can't read it. That's just sounds nice. Thanks. Thanks. Do a ball. Do a ball. I can't read it. I don't have any balls. You talking about ball? I got these balls. You talking about these balls? I got these balls. I want to do a haul. Tell you the wonderful things you could get at Five Below for cheap. Those light up balls. I gotta wait for later. Oh, let's look at this. Oh, oh, that's nice. Oh, like a cake. Mixing cake. Oh, it's going everywhere. No, man. Anyway, that's pretty spooky, isn't it? Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. I was gonna turn into like a little cute people. Like when just isn't it fun? Let's chug beers. I don't drink. I can't drink. Every once in a while, I have like a tiny little sip of something. I can't drink nothing because it took. I went to the hospital a year ago, a year and a half ago. It gave me like a seizure or something, and I fainted. And it was one of the scariest moments of my life. They're like, "Oh, we were just dehydrated." Well, whatever. It happened after that. No, and then when I tried it later, it got sick. But then, when I fainted, I chipped my tooth. This tooth used to be a little bit longer than this tooth, and it chipped. It's kind of a blessing. Then it chipped it off. How God is that? And it chipped just the part that was longer off. So and it just stopped me from doing that, which probably is for the best anyway. So it was a horrific nightmare, but I guess a gift came out of it. I'm not even sure. This is like a cherry bubble gum. Cute. Oh, annoying. Oh, see this? I'm like, well, I'm in here. I like the way it looks, but I just want to add a little bit of customization. We got it. We have like, oh, sparkle. I put a sparkle pillow, and this man, I want to put a little something on the wall, just a tiny bit, just to feel, so it feels a little bit more me. Not a lot, just a thing. And I was flipping through a magazine at home, and I'm like, I like these crow's feet because I love to feed the crows. And this was the only picture in the whole magazine that felt right. And then I brought it here, and it fits the man perfectly. It fits his little light. It fits his body. Doesn't it look like he's meant to have the crow feet? Doesn't that look meant to be? Oh, that's cute. I thought that was funny. Then I was gonna add something about no, I just want that one weird thing. Every so if I add a lot of weird things, then it just turns into a weird place. If it's just one thing and you come in here and you're like, oh, this is nice, very elegant, and then you just see that and you're like, what's that? What's that? So I thought that was even better. Keep the elegant, the perfect, but then there's just one strange thing, which feels very my that's very cool and funny. Need more balls. Oh, I was gonna show you something else. Um, oh, the Crow movie. I was I was very disturbed when I heard about they're remaking The Crow. Like I'm don't feel good and I burnt out all my rage about it, so but I was very upset that they were doing it. I love that actor that plays Pennywise. I love that guy. I think he's really cool. I'm sure it would be cool. Sure it would be a cool movie. I'm sure he would do a great job. But why do you call it The Crow? Brandon Lee died. That's his legacy. That's his movie. He died making that movie. A beautiful young boy man. Gorgeous. That's his, and it's perfect. There's no reason to remake it at all anyway. No reason to remake something perfect. And he died making it. And he was young. Like his his death piece. And you're just gonna make another one over it. I just feel like it's like I don't know, just kinda made me sick. I'm like, you know what you should do? But maybe it'll bring attention to his movie. But then you'll have people, it makes me sick to think about people, they'll be young kids are just like, oh, I love the crow, and then they're not even talking about him. They're not even talking about him, and that makes me sick. You know what I mean? I don't like it. It ain't right. He's so beautiful and perfect. And he died. He died in that movie. For making that movie. So pretty. So handsome and a gentleman. So cute. Beautiful. You're just gonna do it over again. It was already perfect. Yeah, I was thinking what you could do. I'm like, why don't you just call it something else? Could be there's a million revenge movies. Why don't you call it something else? I was like, what could you call it? I'm like, you should call it The Vulture. Just you should if you already made the movie. I like the Pennywise guy. The remake is one of my favorite movies. Favorite horror movies of all time. I think it's perfect. So many cool things. See, but look at Tim Curry is one of my favorite people ever. But Tim Curry also made Rocky Horror Picture Show and Legend and everything. So imagine if he was the only that was his one masterpiece was or the one thing he was in was played the clown in it, and then somebody just makes it over. I don't know. Wouldn't be right. Just call it something else. Saying you should call it the Vulture. It could be do this if you already made it. Call it the Vulture because look, it makes sense anyway. Because that way, when you type in the Crow, you're still gonna see Brandon Lee, and he still has his glory. And you're not overlapping him, and but it's kind of like it's the same, but it's not the same, and it makes more sense anyway because look it the vultures they circle the dead prey, right? They circle the. I hope you could hear me. That would suck if you didn't. They circle dead things, right? Vultures. So wouldn't that be so cool? It would be something new too. It could even be cooler. The crow is just cute and it's sad and beautiful. You could just do a cool thing with the vulture. The vulture's going have him like this vulture that's hanging around him, and then it comes flying around the dead, the people he's gonna come after. It could still be some vengeance or whatever. I don't know what. He starts circling around the people and it's spooky because like you're dead. The vulture's circling you because you're dead meat. You're dead. You're dead, brother. You're dead, sister. Okay, we're coming to get you. He's coming to get you. You're being circled by a bird that eats carcasses. Isn't that dope? So that's what you should do. That's what I recommend. That'll be just change the title. Go in CGI because it's probably the way it was done anyways. Make it a vulture. There you go. You're welcome. I really think that should be it. Go watch Brandon Lee videos. He's so cute. Watch the one where he's sitting on the bed. And it's like a big giant bed. Every time everyone would ever talk about him, they're always talking about his dad. They know he never has any glory of his own. Which I'm sure he loves his daddy, but he has no glory of his own. They're always talking about his daddy, Bruce Lee, and he makes something cool, and and he dies doing it, and you're just gonna overlap it. It ain't right. You gotta do something. You gotta do something to make it right. I don't know. Try to think about it. Either do what I said, or maybe you could put him in the new one or something, if you insist. Because if you already made it, maybe you could do some sort of insert him in a cool way, so he's still a part of it. Something like that. That's, I guess that I had a lot to say. It smells really good. It's cute. That was fun. This is nice. Just tell a story. Squishing something. That could be a thing because my mommy gave me 100. I was feeling sad, and my mommy gave me $100 and made me feel like a person again. And I got a couple things, and I got some slime. So I have a lot of slime to show you from Five Below. Maybe I'll have more things to tell you then. Alright, I love it. I love. Look at this. See, look at this. You know what? I'm not even gonna show you. I will come back next time. I'm sure Mark will be sitting here with me next time. I don't want to get in his face too much and get him sick. Alright, love you. Oh, why are you backing away? Oh, you should. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.